Hey everyone, right, I was thinking I'm going to change my base, so from how it looks here, I'll just show you if you recall what it looked like now. Everything is kind of got messy wires everywhere and blah blah blah. I've got to move the big crushers at some point, and I don't think it really matters where the warehouse is, let alone the crusher, whether they're on platforms or not. If it does, do let me know in the comments, and I'll show you now what it looks like when I've put the platforms everywhere on the generation and wells. Okay, right, before I show you what I've done, I thought I'd give you an idea of the skip side of things here, where you click the button and it moves your container into this hole, and apparently you're meant to be able to move goods about. So if I click it, you can see it's selected, it's here, and it tells you can put building materials inside of it. But every time I do try this, it's greyed out, no matter how many times I load and save, and nothing will let me put this thing in the container. So I'm guessing it's not implemented yet. Maybe you guys could let me know, because I want to remove everything from this, and there's a whole stack of stuff in here. So I can delete it and reposition this base somewhere else. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know whether that's a bug or whether that's deliberate, not implemented yet. So actually, let's get out of this and re-put the trailer container thing back on. While that's doing that, I'm going to show you roughly what I've done. You drag it, click apply it, and then it takes it out of this container here. I didn't say anything, and it'll lift it across. As you can see, it's the same for the warehouse. Right, this is the energy grid, and I've got some banks of these, and I can go all the way across. Now, whenever you put down your solar panels, wind turbines, or whatever, it adds to the overall amount here. So if I click into V, this is how much I can store, and that's how much obviously I've got saved. Now if I add more, that just goes up and up and up. And when you stick a transformer on, you tell it the outputs as you normally would, but I have to manually connect at the moment, because I don't know whether the warehouse, if it goes to the edge of the warehouse, will it transmit, or has the warehouse got to be built on a platform? If that's the case, then I've got to put a whole load more of these down and stick this lot on top of it. It's going to be interesting. Now, with regards to the this is just a little ramp. With regards to the water well, you have to connect it to the platform, yeah, or have a separate wind set, energy setup here of batteries. That's the way around it. But this works exactly the same. So you put everything on it, and it all adds to the overall amount. So any oxygen will store in here, any methane will store in the other one. Water just gets pumped straight out and stored into one of these through the blue one. They're not lined up because it would not let me put it next to it. And I've got quite a bit of water stored in there, and I have no idea why I'm getting plants withering. Now it's connected to that warehouse, and the plant tray's in that warehouse, and it's got all of the necessary amounts. I don't understand it myself. I don't really get this plant inside of it, how it works, but unless I'm missing something. So when I show you, do comment and stuff. Now you can see with this lot, I'm producing 21 litres an hour of water, 40 litres an hour of oxygen, and I'm transporting out more than required. And that's going straight to these tanks. So if I go to these tanks, you'll see what's in each one of them. So just a shade, nearly 3,000 in that one, similar amounts in that one, and this one's got hardly anything in it because it's methane, and you can't really do much with it at the moment other than rockets or something. And this lot here is going to be sending, so I'm going to send half the amount there. We're already sending 30 litres, So we're storing 10 of the other. And that's going straight into the warehouse here. If I go into the warehouse and click this, you can see I'm giving it the required amounts. Got more than enough energy in here, I think. So if I click the energy, see, got 35 extra free, 8.8 water, and it's working away, and I don't get why it's withering. I really don't understand it, because I'm guessing that everything that you plug into this warehouse is going to be shared in this warehouse, isn't it? I moved them over here. Yeah, it is. It's all the same. So why do they wither? When have I got... The weird thing I don't understand is, even with this door open, I've got oxygen. So maybe, I mean, I've had the door shut before and it does exactly the same. If I shut that door, see, this should have a door on it that seals. Maybe it's an invisible, I don't know, shield or something. Why doesn't it let me through?
External oxygen detected.
That was weird. Okay, yeah, very strange. I mean, it should be an automatic door that shuts on it or something. Maybe I've got to put an airlock on. No, I've got to delete the hanger and stick an airlock on it. I don't understand, but maybe that's what I've got to do. But man, nothing's working.
Equalizing pressure.
Anyway, you can see the little gremlins that I'm having to deal with. So this here is obviously sending one to the warehouse and one to that transformer, which is powering the crusher. Which is why I want to move this. But this I have tried to. I built a huge platform out here before doing the video to see if it'd go on it, and it wouldn't let me put it on it. So I'm guessing you have to manually connect these as I've here, you know, to the side. You know, unless, I mean, let's see if I can build a platform next to that. So even that won't work. Yeah, I don't understand really, and I say that a lot, but it's not explained well, let's put it that way, because this is going up and touching it there, but it's not providing power. Actually, let's take that off. I'm pretty sure it don't, but let's see, because this, does it tell you the power? 20, yeah, it does. So if I take that off, there you go, it's already saying it's red, no power. So it doesn't matter if they touch it, it still will not provide power. So, yeah, you're going to have cables regardless, because you're going to, you know, I could stick this transformer here, down here, or even right to the end here, and then run a little cable in front of this and along, and do it that way around. But I've got to move this anyway, so it's neither here nor there. I've just got to somehow take everything out of this so I can move it. So I'm going to do that now and try to reposition it so it's in a better place. Okay, I've built a huge platform here, and it will not let this large rock crusher go on it any shape, way or form. I don't know why, but it won't. It just doesn't seem to like to go onto platforms. So I'm guessing that's going to be the same for warehouses and stuff. Let's find one. Let's see if this will go now. So yeah, it's the same for warehouses. It won't let them. They don't seem to like it, do they? Weird. Anyway, I'll delete this now because I've done a massive area for that rock crusher to go on. I've emptied it now. So I'm going to just mop this lot up and stick it somewhere else and be done with it. My thoughts are just to put it roughly where this is, maybe further back a bit so I can swing round the base. There's the maintenance bay. I'm probably going to stick an airlock on that. I don't know whether you're meant to or not, they don't say, but it's weird how you can leave the front open and there's no doors. So yeah, maybe have that as a separate entity connected to the grid via a transformer or something on its own. I don't know how else to do it, to be honest, because there's no way to do an airlock other than to do like we've done down there, just do a manual door on it, like a single segment, but then it'll blow through surely if it's shut. I don't know how it'll work. I'll have to figure that one out because it does seem strange, but yeah, just getting back to this though, the platform, definitely you can't put the, I wonder if I can put a small rock crusher on it. Maybe that's another way to go. Let's reverse back up just to see. I guarantee I probably won't be able to unless it's not big enough or something for the big rock crusher. I don't know. Let's head over here. I definitely couldn't put a what do you call it on it, a warehouse, so I'm guessing I won't be able to. Small rock crusher. Now look, no matter what you do, it just refuses to go on it. Come on, devs, you should really allow it to. Everything has proper foundations, doesn't it? But maybe that's the way they want the game to be. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this now, and probably I don't have to position it there or further back out there, like out the way, and then just run a cable up to it. I guess might be the way forward on that one, or further out towards that little mound there, so you can run around the base and get to it and not have to worry about anything. Yeah, I'm going to do it now anyway, so you'll see it built in a minute. Gone through a night, a couple of nights actually, and the potatoes are growing. I don't know if you know whether they're fully grown or not, because this thing here in the bottom, it's gone up one point, it sticks here. Are they ready? I suppose if I pick one up, will it tell me that? Okay, what's he giving me? A potato? Oh, it has. So, right, okay. Well, if I put those in here.
Available point for technological
Oh wow, it's that
advancement.
quick. Okay. And that gives me the rations. Oh nice. Well, that's handy. If I take these then, and I just dump them all in there and have a whole batch of rations. Guess that's the plan. Well, actually, no. I mean, I've got plenty. I've got 56 of the damn things. So if I save them, what are we power-wise in this thing now? Oh, we've got plenty of power. So it's given me another tech-free thing. It's a seed. I guess is the next one.
Technology access
I don't know what we use the refrigerator for, because those rations last forever. Well, as far as I know, anyway. But let's have a look at this seed thing, wherever it is. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. How many did that use power-wise? 3. Oh, that should easily be able to go in there. 3. I'll build it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go scavenging again and it'll make the stuff. But I've got to move that big crusher. So, right, if I put. How does this work? Do you just put them in? I'm going to put in there. Number of seeds. Extract. Is that how it works? I don't know.
Available point for technological advancement.
What's that done? Is there something now? That one? Okay, that's giving me nothing. I wonder how that works then. Are you meant to put something in with them? What goes in there? Fertilizer, that thing, does it? Oh. Don't understand. Okay, right, so if I put another batch in then. Where is that thing? There it's there. And we've got loads of taters, so I might as well just fill up the rack, I guess. Or I think that's it. Okay, 4. And then Make sure this is set to fill it all. There you go, so we've got enough water. That should just keep growing. So I hope that we solved the problem with regards to I'm going to look up about these seed things because I think I'm doing it wrong. As usual, comment if you know, so I know. I'm going to now carry on taking apart that such a thing here, haven't I? What do you call it? Platform that I did. Get that deleted.
Oxygen source
And
external.
then what I'll do is basically rebuild this crusher somewhere else first, and then offload all my stuff into it and then delete the old crusher. And then I'm going to go out scavenging and hopefully I'll get enough points. I've made that aerogel thing, I think. It took a long while, but I had to find a manual process to make the alloy titanium thing. And then that works. So if I go into this now, oh, wrong one. Right click. You have to go through this animation. Go back out of it. Right click. Okay, now if I do tab, tree, and the one I want is not that one. It's cleaning. I've got to get the blueprint first, but I needed to have something for the bioethanol thing, and I'll need that. Rocket fuel. Which one was it now? There was one that needed aerogel or something. I don't know what it was. Ah, it's this one. Now I've done that, we can get solar panel 3. Then yep, we can then do more efficient panels. This thing. Oh good, so we get protection from the cold. And I'll also, I think I've got that one. I'll get these as well because I've got so many points. I think we'll do that in a minute actually. Yeah, I'll do all that done and then get rid of this, try and put the new crusher up, sort the skills out, and then I'm going to go out scavenging and I'll show you what new things I find. Right, I was just about to go exploring and I came across another cave. I'll actually show you this one. Click inside. Press M. So I'm at this point here on the map. I'm going to see this lot here. As well as the resource drops is what I was going to. So these are the caves you come across. Let's put the light on. Now I don't know whether you can... No, you can't mine them, that's for sure. But as you go down here, the one I came across the other place had an egg at the end of it. We've kind of gone just straight ahead. There you go, look, an alien egg. You can't destroy these, that I know. Can you crouch and get in? No. So, I don't know what you meant to do. Can I scan it? I haven't got the scanner, remember? Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, the scan of that. Oh, right, so it's a decoration. Interesting, okay. I found out something new. I wonder what the point of those are. Maybe that's going to be some sort of alien that attacks us at a later date. I'm guessing there's going to be more eggs on the bottom of this here. That's kind of like... Can you go through that? Obviously not. Okay. Then it branches, so that's the one we came down here. And now it wants us to go to the right. Literally it's going around to the right all the time. Ooh, Okay, so we've got uranium.
Radiation detected.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. We're not ready for that yet. So this is a uranium cave. Ooh, I didn't know that. So, oops, going the wrong way. This way and then right. I'm going the bloody right way. Here I am. Okay, so if I put a pin on the map here, so there roughly, icon, uranium cave, then that way I know. Can I change the name? No, I'll leave it at that for now. That should still be on there. Yeah. Interesting now, I didn't know that. So we found a place to mine uranium. Uranium. Okay, so I'm now going to head back out. So I remember rightly looking at the map, I've got to go over this way somewhere. I'm trying to find some solar panels because I've literally built the big crusher. I haven't connected up to the battery back power. I'm going to build its own solar panel because it needs 20 to run and the medium one produces 30, so I'm not going to put it on a battery because I'll clean it if it ever needs cleaning, and I can get that what do you call it, to give me the tablet to give me the skill. Why does it do that? To be able to clean the panels automatically, then great. But I've been around this area. This is where I collected a load and it didn't drop at all, so here's some panels, so at least I can get a few solar panels off of this. You see, it has performance issues for some reason, but okay, so I'm going to stop here and I'm going to grab probably grab a whole load of stuff from this base and then head back. Hopefully we'll be ready to rumble. Alright, I'm back at the base and I've done a little bit of the research and I've changed some things around a little bit. So I've got the veggies growing down here, and what I've done is I'll put them in this seed machine and made slightly better seeds, and also made some rations. Now going to the hangar, you can see I put 2 airlocks in and then the hangers in there. That way it makes it airtight because it was leaking air. I don't know why I didn't put an airlock on the end of the hangar, or one of those little airlock doors, you know. And outside here I've added to the side here and put a HQ and a bathroom in. That's freed up me having the wash basin inside there. I mean, obviously a shower is used to have a shower, but it doesn't really come out of it, you know. But you use the loo. Get up. God, that's blurry, isn't it? And then you click use. I've changed the graphics to try and get rid of this lag on this, so I'm probably going to get it back so I can at least read those. It won't be a minute. Right, there you go, got it back. So then when you use it, it usually tells you the tank's full, and then you just grab another one, stick it in your bag, and then wait a little while, do it again, and then you get loads of the this fertilizer stuff from it, which is handy, I suppose. I also built a battery rack, but I don't know if I'm going to use it purely because it's easy to charge it from the socket, sticking your fingers in it, you know. Now, this is the HQ. It looks strangely familiar, doesn't it? All those bases we wreck. So I could put in here the workbenches, I suppose. Take them all out of here and then stick them in there around in circles. And upstairs maybe the stuff that's not used that amount, like some of these benches maybe, because I'm not forever using them. And it enabled me to put more of these down. I think I can build where is it now, a shelf or something. So the materials, workbench, the chem lab, see the cooking table, but it uses a bit of power. I'll look into that later. Anything else that I can cook? I've built a bike to try and make it a bit easier to get round the base instead of dragging that great big thing around. Yeah, I can't find it. I thought I had a shelf or something. I don't know where you make that, but anyway. Okay, so let's get out of here and check the oxygen and water supply. It should be fine. So in use is 30 and 3.6 we're using of that. So if I knock this up to 40, is it going to just knock it up to 40? I will leave it there. I suppose I could leave it at 30. It's kind of managing, isn't it? I'll leave it at 40. I'll see what happens. So the water's still going up. The oxygen isn't. So if I lower that down 30, then should go up. Yes, it is. Okay. So I've got to build out more on the water. Now if I go and show you on the water here, my because I've moved this back, but if I press have I got the scanner on me? Yeah, I have. Okay. If I run along here a bit, and I'll show you this, I'll put the scanner on. And when you're building on the water, you're looking for this blob. Now I've built on one blob here. It was underneath here, and it's kind of like all over, really, isn't it? Yeah. So all you do is you just carry on building the platforms out roughly as far as this blob shows. So let it go again. Yeah, we're still on it. That's still on it, so it goes right the way down by the look of it. Yeah, so it goes all the way down here. Does it go along here? No, so it stops about here somewhere, does it? Right, a bit further. Because the nearer you are onto it, this blob, the more water you get out of it. So you can see it's more in the area that I am. So as long as I carry on coming out and down, I can expand this water quite well. And I don't know how far out here it goes. Let's try it again. No, so it's not. We're only just sort of on it here. Yeah, we're on the edge of it here, so I'll build it in the right place. I could do another section of platforms here, and it'll just cover it, because if I go on to this one here, as an example, you see I'm producing 21 litres of water. Now you get less if you, I think, if you don't do the subator things on the sides. This one's producing 21 litres. You're seeing it's directly behind it. And let's see what the one in front's producing. You'll know when you're getting off of it, 'cause it's less. These are all producing 21 litres, which is great. I've got another one to do behind this. I'm probably not going to bother. I might put subator on it, and again I might not. I might leave this one on its own and then do a subator one next to it. I don't know. It's not positioned right, this one. It really needs to go here. So I'll get a walkway between them. So it allows for the subator, you see. I might delete this one or rebuild it next to it and then delete it, you know. Probably a good idea. Just to get everything going. The good thing about these platforms is the way that no matter what you build on them, it's all interconnected, you know. So water is shared across the board. That's really good, because you normally have to manually connect them up the other way. I did it. But what the downside is, as far as I know, unless you connect a pump or a transformer, there is no way to get the pipes off of it. I mean, you think you would have had an outlet or something on the out, or had a special one of these that you put on the outside that had power and pipe outlets, you know. I don't know why I didn't do that, just in case you had to transition to manual. Because if I go to the electricity, I don't know if you guys have had this issue, but if I put down this large solar panel, it won't let me turn it for one, no matter whether you press the right or left arrows. You can raise it, but you cannot turn it around, and it will not go on any platforms. So you've got to transition to manual, which is going to be a pain, because if you have manual sitting here, you've got no way to connect it to this grid. These will all be connected. If this was the transformers and the batteries and stuff, that'll be directly connected to this platform. You cannot connect to them. Not that I know of anyway. It's really strange how it works. So I can't think of any way to connect a manual well or what do you call it, electricity to these platforms unless you put them on the platforms, and then it's automatically done. So yeah, maybe there's a way around it, I don't know, but I can't find one at the moment. I was just scratching my head trying to figure it out the other day, and I just gave up on the idea, unless I'm missing something. But yeah, maybe you guys can help on that respect. But will that let me put that there? It doesn't look like it's going to, does it? Bloody annoying. No, it's not. So I've got to demolish this one, so it's going to have to go. And then I'll stick it up next to it. So water. There you go, it's working now. So that's going to go there. Okay, right, so let's rotate it round. And we're going to stick that just about now. Build it. I might put Sabata on it just to see. Let's have a look here, because I didn't put any storage tanks on this. So is this actually producing 40 litres an hour? It must be, because it's saying it's producing oxygen. Or is this the whole thing? Because you have to stick a container on these, don't you, to tell it you want to have oxygen. So if I put an oxygen one there, that's at 40 at the minute. Let's see if this increases it. It's not done a thing, is it? So how on earth does this work then? You don't put an oxygen container on, you're not telling it to produce oxygen, because it says on the description you have to do one of these containers, and then that tells it whether to produce methane or oxygen. I've got no containers on these, and yet I'm still producing 40 litres an hour. Only 1 litre of methane. Strange, I don't get it. See, I've not got anything on this. If I stick, so the methane is 1, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So if I put another methane or Sabata on this, that there, that should knock it up. I actually got to do grid based instead of the other one. I don't know. 2. There you go. Okay, so let's that's grid oxygen. Tell them in the text. This isn't anything. Obviously it's grid oxygen, and obviously these are grid oxygen. Yeah, okay, so if I now stick a grid oxygen here. Oh, wrong one. Grid oxygen beta. Oh god, what's it done now? Put 2 down, is it? No? Oh, it's put one over the other side, so we put this one on. Let's see what it knocks it up to. So we're now producing 50, but the water's gone down from 21 to 18, see? It deletes it, it's strange. Okay, so if I get rid of this, and then here, can I stick another water one on its own? Let me do it. I suppose it will it? It's a shame when they put it next to it. It's taken up the path, you see. Because it's suppose what I could do is do one, delete this. Blueprints, water. So where this subator is there. Come on. Take one. Oh. Do it that way around. It's going to be the better way to do it. Stick that on. Well, now we should be back up to the 18, yeah. Stick this one on. Now we're up to 24, so producing a little bit more. Yeah, that's how you've got to do it. You basically got to have some of these sitting there. But the oxygen ones will go up here, and I'll just probably extend. Is it under us, this water? Yes, it is. So it's only just under us. So if I do platforms, so we want a gap. There. Do 4 again. Is it still under us? Yeah, but it's not down there, so I better delete these and see if it's under it, because it's definitely here, but it's moving up, so I'll have to do some up here, I suppose. And try and put them that way around. So if I do 3, I'll have the platform here anyway, just to sort of walk on it. Build this lot out. I'm planning on doing actually a guide to show you the very beginner bases before the medium solar panels. It won't be optimized, but we'll try and do something, get it together, and then a solar panel base with the medium ones, just so you guys can get a comparison. Okay, so let's see. Now this might be off the blob, the water blob, but at least we can see whether this is going to work. So blueprints. Oh, wrong one. Blueprints. So well, it's a shame I can't put it directly behind it, but hey. Rotate it round. Right, and I want to stick one really on the end here. Why won't it let me? Oh, it does one. Two. Oh, go on, get on now. 3. Okay, so these are off center, but it doesn't matter. I'll just need as much water as I can get. So at some point I'm going to end up building this greenhouse, so I've got to have enough for that. We'll just see what this gives us. We had 24, I think it was, wasn't it? We knocked it up to 3. Okay. What's going on with the walking of this? Right, okay, so let's have a look. 42, nice. That's good. So we've got 56% efficiency of oxygen. I don't know how you increase that, if I'm honest with you. How would you increase that? Is it by spied-in subators or something? 'Cause I suppose I could stick them all along here and do it that way round. Or do another... I don't know, what's this one? This is methane, isn't it? I could stick another methane on the side here. That would knock that up to 3. It's so slow producing methane, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Best way to build that. That should be shoving out loads now. Let's just jump up here. So what are we actually producing? We know that's... I could easily send 30 out. This can send 50 out. And that's already sending 2 out. So this should all go down. It's still going up. Okay, so 40. I just want as much out of this place as I can get. So there's none sitting in the storages on this grid here. It's all going to these. What does this show me? Yeah, it's going up nicely. There's that, and this should as well. Yep. So it's all just slowly ticking up. So you want it to be. There's the little motorbike. I'm trying to make sure the grid's working. See, here was where I was going to put the medium solar panel, or the large solar panel. But it will not let me put it on it. It's frustrating, to be honest with you. So I created these gaps here, and I thought, right, well, let's stick this large panel on here. And it just will not go in the gap. If I do V again. See, like, there's a perfectly decent sized gap there for it to go on. But will it go in it? No. And then we got easily a decent chunk here to put it on the platform. But will it go into it? No. And the other side, see, it will not let it go on. Yeah, it will put it on. Put a cable down there. I'll push it up. There you go. It'll let it go on here. No problem. And then you might be thinking, oh, what if you raise it up and stick it on the platform? Nope. And it's the same in this bit here. It's strange. See, it goes there. Look, look. Okay, right. So it goes there. But you got to remember, it's on the ground. So how do I connect it? Right, I want to stick some platforms just on that edge there to just see. Maybe it's because I haven't got enough platforms. And I suppose the other thing I could do is disconnect it from the main connection point and see whether or not that helps. You know? So let's put this down. Okay. Get that large array. Get it out here because it doesn't let you right. So then it does this weird spaz where it kind of puts it right up, and you don't want it to. And now it's right down out here. See? Oh, it's just the bugs. Okay, so put it there. No, it's not high enough. No, it's still not having it, is it? So. If I get it back onto this one here where it's green, there, and then just come back, it's definitely not having it. It does not want to sit on this platform. Right, one final thing I'm going to do is to disconnect it from here. Then it's not connected to this grid. On. Right, and now I'm going to see if it'll go on. Just I was thinking maybe that's the reason. Alright, so tab, blueprints, go up, down. Oh, right, so will it work now? No, so it's just not having it, is it? It doesn't want to know. The only other way is to build it on this here, this area. But then you're going to have a power outlet, you see? And I've got no way to connect that power to this. What I might do though is put down one of these here, actually stay out here on its own, and raise it up just in case there's a connector to it, which there isn't, so that's a bad idea. And what I also might put up is blueprints, one of these things, just like that. I'll take it down again in a minute. I just want to see if this has any connectors on it. Never built one, so I wouldn't know. Nope, nothing. So there is no way that I can think of to connect these automatic joins, which is what these are. This is the only way you can get an outlet, is to put a transformer down or a pump. But it doesn't work the other way that I know of to get the power in to the grid. So, I mean, the only other way maybe is to put a transformer the other way around, which is what I'll do in a minute. Just in case that's the way to go. We're just going to have another sleep. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Right, so I've been trying to figure out if I can put another transformer down. It won't let me, look. It will not let me shove it anywhere. Strange, isn't it? I can put it on here, but if you look at the outputs here. So that's facing in. But look at the pipes, it automatically connects. So I was thinking maybe sticking it that way round. So let's build it. Just as a test, because this is not connected. Again, I can't disconnect these inputs. So I can't manually connect those solar panels to it. Yeah. So it's going to be incredibly hard to get any external power into this setup. I mean, I know it said it had advanced connectors or something. I don't know if I've got those, but so if we look at if there's any advanced connectors. I can't see anything here that will give us. I think the advanced connectors is on the corridors. It's not on transformers and stuff. Yeah, so I don't really know how you're meant to connect these. It's kind of irritating. Right, the big crusher that I've done, I've moved it right to near that hillside. It's got its own power. It doesn't need to have a battery to it. It needs 20, and that one solar panel gives it 30, so it's more than enough to run it. And it's freed up this area. Now, ideally, when it comes to me redoing a guide on this base, I'm probably going to have a similar setup to this, but bring everything a bit nearer. Because at the moment we're fairly spread out, so the solar panels can all be deleted and put up here. Connected to it this way to get rid of this, and then the warehouse and all that kind of stuff can come nearer, and it just frees everything up a bit more. The storages, you can always build another set of these and have them via a pump feeding into it, so you've got a buffer. So you'd have, I don't know how many of these hold. Just have a look here. So you'd have 10,000, 100,000, sorry, instead of 50,000. So yeah. The other thing I was thinking of, actually, if I built a large solar panel and had it connected, say, to this one here, it still wouldn't feed in though, because that's coming out from that. There's no battery backup on it. I'd have to have a complete separate, no platforms, energy grid, which is pointless. I really don't see the point in having two distinct energy grids. It's this here, you can just extend infinitely with the batteries, and it's so easy to do. I could do the same with no platforms, but the whole point is it should be all together. You don't want two separate things, you know. It's like two wells going to two different tanks that are a totally independent supply of each other. You wouldn't do it. There'd be no point in it unless you got a far away base, and then yeah, maybe. But here, I really don't see the point because it's all here. I'll have to have a think on it a bit more. But you guys, if you put down in the comments how you do it, it'd be really helpful to know, because I've I've got to figure this out somehow, whether it's doable or not. So the question will be, any of you that have built large bases with the large solar panel, how do you connect it to platforms? How do you get it so it's all on the same batteries, etc.? Yeah, and as I say, as I normally do say, thanks for watching. If you do like the videos, do like and subscribe. It is really appreciated. It'll help my channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Do hit the notify button as well. You'll just be automatically notified. It saves keep wondering, doesn't it? But take care, guys. See you next time. Oh, and girls.